Adom TV, Badwam na oshare fisem komo na mede ebrawe na edwada no na osofo ba Caroline Hannah Anan ne birthday eni die mirefi pa nti no happy belated birthday enkoma asafo mame Caroline Hannah Anan Reverend Kofi Anan watakwa ne yire papa bi I will see the form crier na woda no nti obi a wotie bi amesrew catchers of Penima me says of Mame Caroline Hannah Anan me wish a happy birthday from the husband Reverend Kofi Anan and the title na akosra facha me papa minim aha ni abusuya mani nyina wish you a happy birthday nyame shraw no nyo kese kosi so obeye kese pa na nkoma bi de mi di nkoma yi e wo phone so na before meko phone no so no se mahu a social media ye hunu owura bia akora no hwe no a be afe ne konfie mienu be 1 to 2 years abemu akuma akora ena sa papa no ebre yi bi se ebre o se dio ena ode hwe akora no ode hwe akora 1 to 2 years so de wanyini kora de this be se 3 years kora wo hwe pao enye easy akora ketwa sa minim ne boni a waye say yo hio say ye die na papa ndi na bufuo akosa innocent baby shono yenim enti bambofo Ghana Police Service okra de wo mo de 2000 Ghana cedi ato ho so bia wo beboa ama yehunu sa papa no a wo bo akora be 1 to 2 years wo bro no botro nyankura bro and aba aye wo de bo akora no say how Tibambofo hwe obi a baby a wo bi a wonim sa nipa yesrew mabambofo nte na Child Rights International for so the one what to move fi so mo de enkra ye die ene hia won etu om so de 1000 Ghana to ho so obi a wo beboa ama ehunu sa papa no a wo hwe akora no kraketo a baby no ene de ote ho video ne de o ma ho commentary no ne ade je so boa me ehunu sa wo mo so a na se wo so 1000 wo ho na me kan yenko he video e bi mra obatan untime nhwe bo akora keto we baby we ya woni hwe yenko he bi mra ne ba me ne ora bright apia ebedi nkomo me kwa ba
bo we planu Tiens, vas-y, donne-la. See why they open.
Ha. Hey. Na we edia na akra na yawo. Hey. Dem be mi tibi hwe mpo. Ora bright appear no pay what me nka me mo ache dase. Me say ora bright appear line and drop it. Ye be hwe ne nya no. You can watch it twice. Say nipa we nipa ya ne tena. Sa be mo we ya be ma ya ne wo ba. How? Hey. Now crop any more cry. Debi akra keto we. Na dey no nim. Way 1 to 2 years akra. Now bonnet is happening muta no. Dear. Sa di pa we kwa de. Ya che no kra ni kwan se ya man kwada se obi abedi ye sika o. Ora bright prayer no pe wote menka me mo ache da ase.
Yeah, sure.
say hey me pa cho say ni pa we ye nya na e de na mra na ka fa ho e wa akra what it ni.
Oh, I'm running clear. So, this are to Aquara. First of all, I see me rescue Aquara. Now, Nipana or engage in that act. So, a man who are committing a criminal offense. I say a hand over to Nipana Soma Ghana Police Service. Now, me a processing to court. Then the court will determine whether say criminal are committing at what level that crime can be said to be. A heinous crime, then Brano are taking the cause. But what is the most important to the state now, in terms of the SCD and the welfare of Akorano? That is what the state is interested in. In all things, the best interest of the child should be paramount. So for that matter, what as of mine and as state institutions, the argument no power. The welfare of Akorano. Enti say yede omko yede eboato so police for be there eboato so whatever it is. It's for the purposes of rescuing Akorano. And once we get hold of Akorano, and then we are able to examine the state of Akorano, then Ghana Police Service can come in to deal with all the criminal aspects that involves Nipana where you say Nipana or recording and I almost witness and they have committed an equal crime. The crime normal committed is the same as Nipana or Bo Akorano. And I'm sure commentary now Nipano run it clearly shows it's a Sebio Omunina they intended to commit that kind of act against Akorano. But the most important thing now is say Omano Yina Yamaya Jun Kobe Klubna, but Pia Akorano will be a bit me a piano. Na yɛnhwɛ kwa betimi apaso ama ne nhwɛ mu ne na pomodeno egina so
eh we dey anu odin o me ntime nhwɛ kora me ntime nhwɛ kora
we dey me nhwɛ so ba tan bia betimi
na me cameraman na ogina ha kora ntumi bemma kyese how akra ketwa we na ubone te said ye wanya wo mate be like how oh we dey also mrano say so lenient there was we had done way watch a hardened criminal way. Nipo we had it na. But Mudia and Crown some now, Mudia Chiripa, what shall we will do there? Young Hono, Yantin and Umasem. But dear pa, a Becca Bema. I'm more boa crass say, no chino, no Natiko crowd boho, a crazy yam yes, you hear more. Oh, her dear part Bema no, air coswood, or what a manner.
You see, there's a lot of things in terms of the psychology, we have to determine. First of all, there's no way Obama truly acquire the yemuba. I know, Mammy, acquire the yemuba. Obey maybe to that extent that you and say Nipani and normal. There's no way. The part of it may conducted the way no. And secondly, Sabio, and you be a capacity, say Obeshan Kora. The frustration alone is cannot be under control. And some of this is a born out of they say insecurity, the state of the person. And it could also be the Sabio Nipano. Because there's no way a normal person will behave the way I said the unim sakrane uyemuba. And I say unim sebio akore unia obenya and chasie or bonene papa. Because we share akorana within a year or two the sakran will be in that range. And that range, so psychologists will tell you that akorano is not properly develop to have understanding of what is wrong or what is right. Whatever conduct are within that period, it's part of their growth process. And, it's just a matter of you guiding how they do their things so that it doesn't become a habit when they go. But say akrabete bibi dia show or better odu bibi betu akrabekwa kushegu. All these things are part of their growth because it is time for them to experiment. It's time for them to have understanding of the environment in our Omo. So it doesn't call for punishment because the purposes of discipline is it's for the person to know the wrong from what is right. It didn't say, oh yeah, clearly no, oh yeah, my granddad says why body and that's your body. And as I said, you why do you count in oh yes, I know. You know, there are a number of things that can be associated with the conduct of this particular person. But for us to even go into those things, you know, I think the most important thing for us now as a nation is we would have our priorities on the search of whereabouts of this family, you know. Now, you get hold of Nipano. Any other issue, no, we can discuss it. Who Nipana the Ebehuza and Adrimuno, a can answer or a normal answer say. But the most important thing is and in most cases, you know, some of these issues about the emotions lose focus in terms of what is expected of us to rescue Akorano. But another many for because let's keep focus on say yebenya family no na yetimi na police for the social welfare for etibi enya akwara no once omunya akwara no wie ni there whatever it is that we need to discuss in relation to the Panama committees are offered na yaka ho asem amanesi
asamo nti sa akwara we no se we ne hu se ta akoso enti ni growth mu no say na ebeye the
way doctors that catch us, and even at that stage, the bones of our Korano, they are still developing. And there's a lot of things that goes on in the lives of Ankara at that period. And you need not to do anything to disturb that process. And the ones administer some of these things, you are causing harm to Akrano, the absolute development. Into the body as a result of that. A bit me affect Akrano in terms of the structure, no, a bit me affect psychologically, a bit me affect and a brother or the Brakorano and the force now apply. You know, if the child do not have the strength to do it, look at the way I also Akorano Sakra or Chick.
Oh, Totono.
Even the cry of Akorano alone has enough capacity to suffocate Akorano to death. And if there's nothing about it that can be described in any kind of the papa and I don't know the kind of mindset that Kosovo the Timuntia or the yes idea. But if you are making me a catch or say because of a Juma every single day cases a year receive think of about the Kora. Oh, it's Sebi, time, papa.
You're ready. I want to small.
Nah, some baby or our tear, Ubisa, Oku, office, and Bisa, it then never nipa. Yes, our bonny etia neba. A biuma, Uber consola, a onwangasa neba. Uber consola. Now, there's a lot of things that are competing. And one of the common things that are competing in terms of abuse, our young Koreamo. Say Obinu Biawa, Sebi Omumiano anti embo. One of the year is causing a lot of abuse to children. In a sense, and yes, Sebi Omawario, so it's not really about divorce because in matters of divorce, no crano. Our small research shows most of the parent involved, their focus is on the welfare of Akorano. But they will be daddy mama, daddy papa, daddy say. Now, if they want to channel any punishment to any of the parties involved, then they use the child as an instrument in getting to the other person. You know, we are, the children has become a vulnerable to the extent that we see them as a piece of wood. We can use them for any kind of thing. And for me, videos in India, privately, parents trying to have access to their children.
A problem.
Now, and Corona and Kasa also don't have access to their parent. No more bread. Now we are all kinds of things. We put children in the state of confusion from the early stage of their development.
Yes, serious. So right up here, you see her. You ever about on chair brace and be a bomb fire pass, and then it's ya yentimi hunu sound croft way. Na a crown of crying young cocker. Tessa said, Yanim a year, time is see what you. Ah, fena about social media, ye who sa crane, the who yes said to say ye nim. See a bomb pie say, ye no, baby will be a free be a young huna crano, and eh. Or work a can't huna for ye to ye, that's no pay warmre, that's a papa, or right up here. Executive Director, Child Rights International, now you're turning cano. Into Fonino and a video now, who you know, a crab bear 1 to 2 years, as I propose and what falls and why you. Well, Bruno Chesakura, when you bear a dunum, now cry dunum crass, I will shun a crown and not all soon. So, oh, show back row, I am for some who knows who cry, who say, a soon crown or not attach all. Now, my before I will pass out, not what so. But we baby way now, bonnet said, ye, and you're fine. Into more near you, young who know, baby, sa uncle for we mono, or more, Hannah quine than there. If it's some common, may they see a Piwak Natural Health, you don't want to say. St. Andrews Senior High School, Kelkit, toothpaste na fake the minister of you don't want to see me dear fear among Kwa Tamaklo. Yada Sibebre, or my Hinakwabna Sante, et was so.